Okay, so Hannah and
Talia.
Talia. Okay, what's your last name, Talia?
Resnick.
Resnick.
Hannah WI.
Okay, so give me a young person's perspective of what you think is going on.
Just a lot of bad stuff. I mean, we haven't been around as long, so we don't know. The history aspect is hard unless we really research it, but it's hard to kind of put into context why things are going on because they all stem from so long ago. But just as a young person, I think the social issues have just become so much more important and mobilized and have become the real dominant factors of why we're out here and doing stuff, because these things that politicians are saying are directly affecting people around us and people like us and students like us. And
So what school do you go to? Where are you from?
we're from Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison,
We just go to
Wisconsin.
a high school there.
Okay.
So.
Are most, would you say most students know what's going on?
No, and that's what I find most frustrating actually is, we live in Madison, which is considered a very progressive town, especially on the east side where our high school is, and a lot of our friends they think that they're so, I don't know,
They think they
they think they know everything about the system and they're so progressive, but they're all Hillary supporters. They're all they're all part of the Democratic machine, and when you try to talk to them, they're just so they're stuck in their own head about it, and they're
it's I swear their words are directly from just crappy
from
news
mass
articles,
media,
mass media, that
Fox
The mass media.
Yeah. And so what we're trying to do is with this short documentary is really bring out other sides of media and just see where people's point of views are and where they all stem from, and I guess try to educate people a little bit on where to get more local, real news.
Yeah.
So what's your political view? I mean, you've seen now, you're here in Philadelphia with the DNC going on, so who wants to tell me what their feeling is about Hillary or Trump or Sanders?
I mean, it's hard for us because we can't even vote. We're not even old enough to
So
vote
if you
in
could
this election.
vote.
But yeah, if we could vote, it'd probably be just for third party Jill Stein, if Bernie was the nominee, definitely him. But I mean, Hillary is just completely part of the machine. It's just a completely, already planned out, ulterior motive machine that just, sabotage Bernie, just is constantly changing to please people and to, be the people pleasers. And the only reason Hillary says half the things she says now is because Bernie pushed the platform left.
Right.
And that was just her competition, who knows if that's actually what she's going to do in office, if she wins. But
yeah, and what you said, I say it all the time, people get frustrated and they almost get defensive and aggressive to me, I wouldn't vote for Hillary if I could, and I don't think I would almost, like you said, want Trump to be elected just to get something moving, because Hillary is, to the naked eye, she doesn't seem that bad until you do your research, but to everyone, Trump was the bad guy, and I feel if he was elected, that would really get momentum even more.
What percentage of the kids in your school are politically active, or do you feel know what's going on? Is it?
I would say a lot of them think they know what's going on, but there's a very small percentage that really do their research and have a strong idea of what's actually going on.
yeah, I'd say 70% think they know what's happening, but only 2%, if even, actually do the research and go to the events and do deeper in-depth research about what's going on.
What do kids care about that are in school now? What do they talk about? Kardashians? Please tell me no. But
yeah, there's your typical celebrity talk, but in Madison there's a lot of Black Lives Matter movements going on. I don't know if you've heard of the Tony Robinson shooting in Madison, which happened. He graduated, he lived on the east side of Madison by our school. He had a lot of friends at our school, and he was shot by the police. He was unarmed, which that really kickled a lot of things.
that's not the guy that was in the street.
It was. Yeah, he was on the streets.
No.
Well, he was shot in his apartment.
Yeah, but they found him running on the streets.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's way too much of that,
Yeah.
and people should be outraged in the streets. Everybody, just point blatant shooting people,
Yeah.
and especially young black men, is, yeah, it's just mind-boggling. Yeah.
Yeah. We had to walk out at our school for that, and I think people, again, like they're part of the walkout, but it's almost like these kids, they're excited about it because it's an excuse to not be in school.
Oh.
And it's just
Yeah,
like,
it's so frustrating.
this isn't fun, this isn't cool, like this is terrifying. Like there's some like really horrible things going on and you're
Yeah.
pumped to walk out of school for a day. Like,
So when you go back, what do you think you can do? Because the change, I think I have a sign here. It says the change starts with us. Be the change you want to see. What do you think you might do to be change?
I'm personally going to get more involved
yeah.
around Madison because, like, yeah, I was involved, but that's mostly in the big things that everyone is involved with. Definitely, I want to work for the Jill Stein campaign and get the word out about her.
Good.
And also, we want to edit this video and possibly show it. I don't know to what, but yeah, try to get that
Yeah.
out.
Put it out there and
Definitely.
share it. And just like, yeah, try to like educate ourselves even more so that we can just spread the word,
Yeah.
you know, whether it's through documentary, whether it's through creating clubs at our school,
Good.
anything really.
Because the more you know, the more you can bring the information
Yeah,
to the people. There's a website called OccuCards where every issue, and I think there's 27 or 28, is on a card, and they will probably send them to you for free if you tell them it's for school. And once you have the card that's fact-based, it's put out by OccuCards.com, but there's all the issues, so TPP and whatever. So you get some of those cards and distribute them at the school. But anyway, I'll tell you another story about Madison.
Awesome.
Thank you both, and I hope that
Thank
you
you.
stay active and stay in touch. I'm going to give you my card.
Definitely, that'd be awesome.
Okay,
That's really cool.
sweet.
Could even RV down to